Alright, guys, it's Cyclone here. Welcome to Grim Dawn again. And I'll be right back, actually. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, people, what's going on? Thank you for your patience. I was gonna do this because I felt like talking about it. It's a fun discussion topic, in a genre that I'm a fan of. So, Grim Dawn versus Path of Exile. Now, people have already done videos like this. Um, and of course, I'm coming at it as somebody who is on the Grim Dawn side of things personally. More gamers would call themselves a fan of Path of Exile, just from the size of the populations, the size of the studios making these games. So it's not like they're really in a like Path of Exile is probably 5, 6 times bigger than this game in terms of its impact. Maybe, well, yeah, I'd say it's about right. But the point is, why would you choose this game or Path of Exile? Now, of course, I'm not going to have Path of Exile on this screen, but I think I'll use Grim Dawn as the framework as to why I prefer it. I'm going to start with the first obvious fact that Grim Dawn truly is a single player focused game. This also means that playing the game by yourself is a very good use of your time. And you are rewarded for playing the game. That might sound strange. Why am I underlining the fact of playing the game is a good idea? Like, I'm actually like, because in this game, killing monsters gets you good stuff. Not like all the time. There are farming strats and things you can do. But the point is, playing the game, and I have a loot filter on, which reduces what I find. I really find, on average, I find stuff that's a little bit better, which is why you're not seeing a ton of things pop up right now. But the point is, like, there's stuff that you can just find by playing the game, by killing bosses, by killing monsters, doing some of the end game things like Crucible, Shattered Realm, which is like the endless dungeon for this game. You can just find gear playing. Now, let's also start with the fact that you can mod Grim Dawn if you choose to and cheat, which is up to you. I don't cheat. I don't use tools and stuff like that. A, I just don't really know how, but B, I like to play legitimately. I don't want to mess with save files and stuff like that. I've never been a fan of doing that. That's just me. But, as the game was developed and designed, it was designed where you could find gear if you just felt like playing the game normally, going through and killing stuff, you can do so. No convoluted systems, no, artificial difficulty or basically gameplay extensions which mobile games use. And by the way, mobile games, Path of Exile is technically a free-to-play game. It is a free-to-play game. It's not technically. It is a free-to-play game, but it technically uses a lot of mechanics that you'll find in free-to-play games. Whereas Grim Dawn is a discounted, purchased game. It's a much lower cost than a normal, like the whole thing with all the DLC is less expensive than, I think it's $60 with not on sale. But it's on sale like all the time. This is an old game. So you can get this thing on sale. And I'm sorry for the frame rate being trash. Like, when I'm streaming, like, sometimes the frame rate just goes to shit. This is not the best computer, so I apologize for that. But, at least I can show the footage to some degree. But yeah, so like, again, like I'm just playing the content. I'm not doing anything crazy. If I wanted to go farm shrines, which spawn more difficult monsters, or I do, again, the Crucible, or I do Shattered Realm, whatever it is, or I farm bosses. Like, this is an area boss. He actually spawns, like in Crucible, you'll see this guy pop up. But yeah, this is like a boss I could go farm whenever I want. Maybe he'll drop something good, probably not, but you never know. And then, like, there you have it. You're farming, you're spending time doing content, and, it's 10 minutes. Like, a stronger build will kill this guy in seconds, but, like, my character's, a little more on the tanky side of life. It's not going to one-shot certain bosses. Like, this guy, I think he has huge physical resistances, which is my main damage source, I believe. Why he's... So, like, there we go. Like, I actually got his item just there. You see that? I didn't have to go to some trade website. I actually just found his item. Like, I just playing. I found a version of his... Look at this. Is this any good? I have actually never found this. Because I've never... Hello? Holy shit. Is that an actual... That's an upgrade. Oh, I'm so fucking hyped. That is an upgrade. Oh my god, that's a freaking upgrade. Is it? Wait a minute, hang on. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh my god, yes. Elemental Res. Reduce stun. I got the poison on there, the fire, and the pierce. Oh, man. Yes. We got a freaking upgrade on stream. I have been... Guys, I got to tell you something. I haven't found a physical chest, like a chest with physical damage on it, in like over 100 hours. Like a good roll. It will not drop. And I finally found one, and this has like all the res I need on it. Now I lose the 5% armor, I lose the stats. You see that? I lose the cunning and the spirit. Does the spirit screw me over? Wait a minute. Oh, it does. Mother chugger. Oh. Well, that's the struggle, guys. The rings I'm using, I want this on there. All right, I have to figure this out. Wait a minute. Do the Golemborn treads have spirit? No. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to figure this out. All right, hang on. We'll. I'm definitely using that though. I'm gonna figure it out. But there we go. Like I just got a boss item by playing the game. Path of Exile does not work like this at all. It does not drop items for you that are worth your time. Because there is this whole ridiculous currency system that is mandatory to make your items powerful. This is a free-to-play mechanic. A lot of free-to-play games have currency systems, and Path of Exile really, I would say, has one of the most intriguing, if somewhat, admittedly convoluted, currency systems in all of gaming. The problem with it is that Path of Exile does not drop currency by playing the game in enough of an amount that can help you really proceed. If you get to what we call mapping or endgame Path of Exile, like the start of endgame, most players by that point have dropped off. You're in a smaller club at that point. Path of Exile then requires that you use currency to upgrade your gear. And again, I'm not even talking about trade yet. I'm just talking about in the game. The only way to get good items in PoE is to juice them, which is what they call it. Which is, I'll show you what the juicing in this game is, which is way more approachable. This is the juicing in Grim Dawn. It's a set list of items that you find playing the game, and they do a very specific thing. It tells you how it upgrades the item, and then you upgrade the item. Very straightforward. You just need to acquire those resources. Big deal, right? It's great. I'm seeing here if I can find spirit on chest and head armor. No. Any spirit on chest? No. Ooh. To use this, man, these rings need 397, right? Wait. How low do I go here? 355. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Shit, bro. This is rough. None of my amulets are going to work here. Oh, man. So, okay, this is the fun part of Grim Dawn. Like, okay, here's something I could do. I could find gloves. I like Bloodbath, but if I want to use this chest piece, I may have to compromise on my gloves, because my gloves currently are just a damage increaser. If I found a pair that had spirit on it, like a rare pair of gloves, maybe there's a legendary pair that has spirit on the gloves, I may have to use that. Let's just do spirit. Here's one. Amulet. Using Spirit. Instead of the Black Tallow, which I really... Well, does this have Chaos Res on it? No, it doesn't. Well, like, let's start with that. I could add 18 Spirit as a starting point, right? You could do a Focusing Prism. Oh, Seal of Annihilation. Oh. Oh, I need this. I need this. Wow, I need a Seal of Annihilation. Okay. So, of course I need... yes. Okay. Well, see, so here's a great example. So this is the Grim Dawn, like, crafting system. I know what I need, I know what it does, and then I have to go get the resources to make it. So there's a little bit, like, now it puts me back in the gameplay loop, right? Like, okay, I know what I have to do. I now can go do that thing. So to use this chest piece, I'm probably going to have to get rid of the Roiling Blood, which I've put on here for the physical damage, and make a compromise. Well, I can't because the rings... no. It's only on the amulet. So I'll have to do two things. I'll have to do Seal of Annihilation in my amulet. I will get rid of the Black Tallow, which I know it just is what it is. I have to do that. And then I will probably have to put a pair of gloves that have Spirit on them here that, you know, I'm going to lose Bloodbath, but it is what it is, frankly. But that is this. I need this. I need this chest piece. 100%. No doubt about it. So, putting a gear plan together with my really unorganized gear. Sorry, I'm not even talking about Path of Exile because I'm now I'm on a mission. So, I need to use this. That's a great freaking resistant. That is a great. Actually, how much does this sell for? Curious. Not that much, but it's a great chest for me. So, I mean, yeah. In fact, laceration is there. Yeah, so like if I wanted to do a Blade Arc build, which I think Cadence is a lot better, so I'm not going to do that, but that would open up some options there. So let's just do gear that has not Sprint, Spirit. This is lower leveling stuff. You know, isn't that interesting? Huh. Like, I need something that has Spirit on it. No, this is all like leveling gear from a while ago. I don't organize my inventory. I'm sorry, guys. I do not. 58 Spirit and physical damage, right? And cadence points. You see, just looking at that, now I'm intrigued because do I need these for any reason? Not particular. Like, they're good shoulders, but I don't really need them. Right. Let's get rid of them. So, just right off the bat, even though my physical damage goes down by 154%, which sucks. And is it worth it? I don't know. I get points to cadence. I'm curious about this. I also get cunning, spirit. I get 7 armor. I lose the... Damn it, I lose the Aether Res. So no, can't do that. Ah, man. Can't realistically do that at the moment. I mean, here we go. So, no, never mind. I don't have sets, guys. I'm sorry. I don't use them. I mean, one day I probably will, but I got to craft one and decide to do that. This is a very interesting item. I actually found this about a month ago. I have it, of course, in storage. It has the health regen, and then it has Blood of Dreeg health, like regenerator, which I don't know, man. I think that's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good combo. You know, it's funny. I have this helmet, and I wasn't using it before because I have well, first of all, the armor and the resistances, pierce, poison, and bleeding. Pierce would be okay. Poison would take a big hit. A big hit. I could put like some sort of... I could put poison resistance somewhere else, perhaps. I've been holding on to this helmet for a while to use it. It has the spirit on there, for goodness sakes. It also has the Aether resistance. And I would also lose the bleeding res, which is fine. Bleeding res is not a problem at the moment. So let me just theoretically do this. My spirit now goes to 4... Let me just take on 1 second. My spirit now goes to 433 with this thing on. Right. I've lost a little armor, but I have attack to health. And poison has gone down. If I pop... No, see, my Word of Renewal does not affect poison resistance, unfortunately. But my Aether goes way up. So there might be a way... I could probably enchant this up to... I could get a different thing. Sorry, I'm not being very eloquent. Or actually, you know what I could do? I could enchant Pierce and... Okay, I have actually... Okay, so I could enchant my armor with something that does poison resistance instead. This is an incredible helmet. Like, it really is. But let's just start with this. Does this allow me to wear it? I can wear one of the rings. And then the arcane helmet. The arcane, that's 20 points. 385. I could wear my amulet. Ah, damn it. I can't wear this. Oh, man, dude. So if I equip this, enchant my amulet, I could wear 2 of these, but not that. Like, I am literally... Oh, man, this is tough. I really want to wear this, though. Like, badly. I really want to wear this piece. Could I get rid of this ring and put on something with... I mean, this is a great ring for this build, though. Like, it's a very good ring. I could just put something with defense on there, maybe some raw physical. Because, frankly, this having the Mark of the Blade, both of them do a great job with debuffing the enemies. But this one's a slightly better version, a little bit. I mean, this does the pierce resistance. So maybe, frankly, I would just do this. Maybe a ring that just has good... losing the cadence point sucks. I would rather lose this one than this one, but this one has a higher spirit requirement. Damn. That's tough. That's tough, man. Shit, man. Shit. So, hang on. Let's put this over here. Yes, I'm very unorganized. I know it's ugly. Whatever. Man. I'd lose armor. But I have been like just dying for an upgrade to my chest. And this one has like 63 stun res is amazing. I would actually go over my stun cap. That's incredible. Like I cannot be stunned. Well, I can't be stunned now, really, but like that's just kind of cool. Having the resistances go way up here with more physical damage. I really freaking want this. If only this thing rolled with spirit. I'm so close to cracking this code. Very close. Now, there is a second way that I can play this character. Now I'm just talking about this game. I know. All right, let me just get back to topic. All right, so what did I just go through here? I went through and showing you guys like how you can kind of craft in this game and then like trying to get your stat requirements. Grim Dawn does not make you like travel the globe to find upgrades. Yes, you have to play the game and kill stuff and have good enough build to do it, but like I can just go farm random shit and get results just by doing that. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I don't have to chase everything down. I can literally, actually, let me go to a place that always has a shrine, no matter what. I will look up maybe a way to get more spirit on this character. I think perhaps replacing the amulet and then one source of spirit enchantment somewhere else. I frankly don't know. It might be the gloves. But like, you know, perhaps it's that, right? Mm-hmm. Because I've, you know, thought about this build and to make it a little bit more well-rounded. But in Path of Exile, here's the thing. You can't just do this, realistically. If you want to play Path of Exile by just playing it, you need to play over 1,000 hours to start even seeing progress. You need to play over 1,000 hours. And there are people who are going to say that I'm full of shit. Just play a meta build and follow a guide. And yes, you can do that. But in solo self-found, it's still gambling on top of gambling on top of gambling. I mean, the gambling aspect is out of control. And so, with that in mind, just like understand that you are gambling in PoE to just find a simple upgrade. The first big milestone is getting a 6-link item. And in solo self-found, to just find one dropping is almost impossible. Unless you are juicing the content. Remember when I said juicing? You need to enhance the farming with currency. Oh yeah, that's right. You need to have currency to farm for your gear. Well, wait a minute. How do you find currency? Oh yeah, the game barely drops any. Again, there is a clear wall that Path of Exile puts up for most players. I'm not talking about the no-lifers. I'm talking about normal players who could put in a normal amount of time. Path of Exile disregards your experience because they want you to no-life it. So, enjoy playing the campaign and enjoy playing like white maps, couple tiers if you want to go that far, and then just quit the game. Don't play anymore. Because the game does not respect your time by just playing the game. And I will stand on a hill that a game should let you progress by playing it. Not a trade site, not a forum. Playing the game and content that's in the game should reward you. It's that simple. And then people will say, you can get rewarded in Path of Exile, you just have to get good. Fuck that shit, that elitist attitude. It's childish. I'm talking about just legitimate game design. Any developer that wants their gamers to like, what? Ah, we got a little bug on stream. So here's a little problem with Grim Dawn. It's an indie game. This guy fell through the map. That's funny, man. He fell through the fucking map. That rarely happens. I've seen that happen a couple of times. But Path of Exile has bugs too. Don't you worry about that. People have recorded things on Path of Exile. Oh yeah, there's a healer gotta take care of. But like that's the thing. So you can play Path of Trading, which is really what's required of you to get farther in the game. Basically, if you just played Path of Exile normally, you can clear the campaign, a 4 maybe 5 link item, and play on good skill, and then you can like call it a day. But then you have to really trade in a realistic world to progress, and the trade is not supported in the game. How stupid is that? I'm sorry, like that is the dumbest thing to this day. If you're gonna make this a trade-based game, then make it a trade-based game. There's no defense that trading should be difficult. These elitists who no-life the game love that fact because it lets them feel superior. It's a stupid design. You want to scare away casuals or less no-lifer, more lifer players because of an elitist mentality. Why? Why do you want that? And then why would I play it? That's the way I don't play Path of Exile anymore. Because why would I play it? I can't dedicate those hours. I have a life. So when I keep seeing people online talking about this easy way to farm. This is the most bullshit clickbait crap you've ever seen. Easy is a bullshit term in the world of Path of Exile. Don't fucking look at. I just found a legendary. There we go. Ha! See, like in Path of Exile, I could find a trash unique. Like I can find a million trash uniques. I will never use them because they suck. What am I going to do here? This is interesting. This is a trash. This is a trash. That's trash. Why? What? That's funny. I just found wait a minute. Huh? What did I... Oh my god, I picked up the scrap. There we go. I've actually never found these. These are new. I must be having the streamer luck today because I have never found these before. So there you go. Just found a new piece of gear by playing the game. What an incredible feeling. I found a lot of the legendaries in this game, but there are still some that I haven't found. That was one of them. So the point is, like, you can just enjoy the game playing by yourself. Grim Dawn is way more up your alley for just enjoyment. I'm not talking about like an EP contest. I'm talking about an enjoyment contest. I can notice, find. Is this any good? Hang on, is this any good? Path drain at 4 to drain essence on an offhand. Really? You get a fire to Vite conversion, huh? That's interesting, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Drain Essence, Vitality. So you do Drain Essence, Inquisitor Seal combo on this thing? Bah, whatever. And so it's like... Yeah, so in Path of Exile, you got to like play all these different like off-site things, trade sites, which is laughable that people actually still defend how Path of Exile handles its trade. I think that's a joke, quite frankly. And that's my opinion, because a game should never force you out of its game. And it's actually forcing. If Path of Exile had good world drops by just like, you time your maps, you can start finding 6 links, every hour, 2 hours, whatever it is. They don't have to be great. But just finding some to start opening builds, wow, like, I would give 5 thumbs up. the labyrinth is trash. They're going to get rid of it in the sequel, like as a requirement. But that's what actually really stopped me from playing Path of Exile. The labyrinth just sucks. And they finally saw the error of making it mandatory to like really flesh out a character class. The labyrinth is trash. It's a trash design. It just is. If you like Labyrinth, you're watching this video, I'm very happy for you. But the fact that it's like mandatory and that it randomly spawns in your mapping journey is stupid. So people, guess what people do? You're not going to believe this. People trade for their fucking lab keys. Yeah, that's right, you heard me. Out of game bypass to the gate they put in front of you. It's so dumb. Why? Because the developers want to force you to do that. So unless you're really committed, they don't want you to even worry about their game. It's really fucking stupid. It's such an elitist mentality when it doesn't have to be. And that's why I've like just fallen completely out of favor with it. Because it's shooting itself in the foot so much. So much. We don't, there are players in this game that have builds like 10 times better than mine. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm finding gear at least. Like, I can clear all the base game stuff, and I'm like, Crucible 150-ish, something in that range. I'm not clearing content left and right from a modded build, but I'm clearing content, and I'm finding rewards. Why else would you play an action RPG? To find rewards. Not trade rewards. Find rewards. Trading should be an option that can help clear out your final little, your like right now, if I had a trade system in here, and that's a lot of skills on a metal. 25 Briathorn, Raised Skeletons, Undead Legion. It's a fire. It's like very niche. Fuck it. But like, that's the thing. Trade could exist and help in a case where you find like you're 2% off from your like stat requirement. Okay, now trade could have a use. I agree. I think trade could be great there. But for trade to be like mandatory for me to get a good legendary item, like what are you talking about? It's trash. I'm sorry, it's a bad system. I'll never agree with it. If you agree with it, that's great. I don't care. I'm just saying what I think, and that's it. Like,
that skill's not ready.
Yeah, maybe as you get older, like you just don't have time to no life stuff anymore. So it's like I'm not gonna play Path of Exile's no lifing shit. Because you could literally play Path of Exile for 1 million hours and get no further than when you started. That's my point. That the fact that that's even a part of the game design is ridiculous. That could happen. You're almost guaranteed to get progress in Grim Dawn every time you play. Like, whether it's not even for your character. If you find gear for a different playthrough, oh my god, you've progressed. Good job. Now your second build has more to it when you level it up. Congrats. That's rewarding. I'm now using my time effectively. That feels good. I've always... 10% casting speed. I've always appreciated when you actually get progress your character by just playing. I've always been a huge fan of that design mentality. I think more developers need to embrace it, that it's good to progress a character. One thing I want to do just quickly, there is a second way to play this character. It's not nearly as strong. However, with this helmet on, 23% lifesteal. That's 23% lifesteal. That's a lot of lifesteal. So I have this guillotine that rolled really, really high crit damage. And it also rolled really good health conversion. So, like, this is an additional way to play this build. I'm actually going to get rid of this for the other one because it didn't roll spirit, of course. I forgot to do that. But the point is, like, just playing, you'll find upgrades by just playing. That in itself is way too important. Like, it's awesome. So, Path of Exile does not do that. Okay? So, understanding that it doesn't do that, I mean, what are you going to do? So with this helmet on, my poison res has gone down because the other helmet has poison resistance in it. 43% poison and acid resistance. I'm actually, my poison res is really bad right now. Interesting. But these are good. Like, vitality's a little shitty. Those aren't great either, I'm going to be honest. That's why if I put this on, for example, I mean, it improves fire. Oh, that went out, that's why. You know, 63, meh. But, you know, I feel like, yeah, I do want to use that chest at some point. I definitely want to figure out how to do it. We're not quite there yet. I do want to do poison resistance. Is that Mammoth? It might be Mammoth. Hold on 1 second, guys. Could be Mammoth. And I'll be going in a little bit, guys, but I think we've kind of covered what we needed to for this video for the most part. Really? I don't want to get rid of that armor boost. I really don't. Which, don't tell me it's, I'm still leveling out Malmouth. It might be Malmouth. Let me just check Fort Icon. I haven't, frankly, guys, I haven't memorized which. Oh, no, you know what? Maybe it's the Rovers, or whatever they're called. It might be them. Let's just see. Oh no, it is the Kingsguard powder. Would you look at that? I was right. Okay, it's the Kingsguard. I'm going to get 2. So we're going to do this on, well, hang on. I have Chaos Res there. I have the Pierce and the Chaos. The Pierce is doing okay. I will get one of these maybe on, they're all Pierce and Chaos, right? Pierce and Chaos, Pierce and Chaos. And this is just Chaos. Okay, so I feel better with that up. Yeah, I think replacing like one of the regular pieces is better. Okay, there's 82. 58 and 60. 58 and 60. 48 and 50. 48 and 50 is enough. There we are. All right, just I mean, again, just as an example, like I'm shitting around here, and also let's do that. Nice. And then if I could get this on. Yeah, it is what it is. But so with the healing going on right now, you know, I want to check it out. So let's just like the problem with this is the damage goes way down. If you were just playing well, let's just go to Korvac's area, I guess. We could do no, that's fine. We can do Korvac. We can do Korvac. So I think I've explained my thoughts there. Really, not much else to really discuss on it. With this health on hit, I think I'm pretty close to invincible. Now, of course, there will be certain content that just like kicks my ass, but I can't be stunned, luckily, so that's good. I like not being stunned. Yeah. Okay. Problem is my health pool goes down, and is it worth it? Someone's nerfing my health here, so that's why you see the health bar going down. Like, could this build fight Caligadra? I don't know about that. Or anything here? Get out of here. Shoulders less Aether 2. Screw that noise. Didn't roll Spirit. Physical damage, no Spirit. What's the mod in here? Oh, I'm getting crit too. That's fun. So they're able to crit me in here. That's a joy. You know, in Crucible, there's a bunch of different modifiers that hit you. So if you try to do it without using any buffs, you can buff your character a little bit in there. But if you go in raw, just no buffs, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get knocked around. Well, let's just fight these guys. Why not? There we go. Actually, why don't I just play some Crucible? Because Crucible is more of an endgame activity. Let's just do that. I'll test it. I'll test out and see if like using this setup with the high health regen is worth it. I don't think it will be, frankly. I am going to make a guess right now and say that not using the Gut Smasher is a bad idea. I've tried this, but not with all the health regen here. I'm gonna go no buffs, just to like test the build. I do Crucible just to test performance. I don't care like how far I go. I've gotten to 155. Let's start. Let's just even see if I can survive wave 150 without buffs. Let's just see how it goes. Probably gonna get thrashed. Oh, great, my health is lower. Nice. Well, I'm hanging in there. No, I'm not. There we go. See that shit? When they want to hit you, they fucking hit you. Oh man, that's painful. That's painful, man. Like, I was sustaining okay, but not good enough. Let's be real. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. This is not good enough. As you see, I'm getting thrashed. 150 is hard, guys. 150 plus is not easy. So without ointments or buffs, coming in here and surviving is tough. You know, like, one thing this build could be capable of is like running and striking. So there is that. It's not nothing. Like, I'm actually surviving. I just got to be a little bit on my toes, making sure I have my skills ready, and then crit, please. Like, this guy still takes 5,000 years to kill. I'm not doing... This build has, like, bad base damage. Oh, jeez. I'm dead. Watch, I'll die right here. No way I don't. Something's gonna spike me. Watch. My skills are being reset. My skills are being reset. Pop it down, pop it down. Pop it down. Pop down Inquisitor Seal, get a thing off. Come on. Okay. It's like I have to pop a word of renewal like all the time. That's the goal. Whether it's a word of renewal or it's a barrier. So these guys suck, man. I hate these guys. Now we're in control. Just gotta get rid of this Stormbreaker. It's annoying. Having that 23% health regen, if I can crit, that ain't too shabby. I'm gonna be honest, it's not bad. It ain't bad. There we go. Let's get my ass whooped. Oh, okay. That's hurt. That hurts. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Hold the phone. Okay. I'm in my seal. My poison. I don't care about poison all that much. Big deal. You know, maybe this is actually the better. It's probably not. Let's be real. You can tell that if I get crit too many times, I'll get bursted. You can tell. It's currently like if I'm like okay with it, it is what it is. But if I can get my crits off and heal from the crits, like crits heal me completely back. So that's good. It's all the other little hits that you want the health to come from. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is brutal. Holy shit. This is not good. This is bad. Oh, I got Did you see that shit? Ho, did you see that shit? Whoa! I might not be able to damage these guys enough. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I'm not even damaging them. Look at this. They're just healing back. They're healing their damage too. Oh, there we go. See? All right, there we go. So there you go. Oh, I spawned on a. Jeez. So, yeah, there we go. Like, even that 23% is not enough because you get burst. Your build has to survive the hits and do more damage. It's a very simple math. So even if you have, like for the real endgame stuff, the best I've ever done is 154. On no buffs or anything. Like there are people who get to, is it 170, right? So I look at this like being in tier maybe 12 to 16 maps in Path of Exile. Maybe. Like, I'm just kind of guessing here. That's kind of the performance area here for this build. The problem is, with the current build, like, I could probably sacrifice some damage somewhere for more resistances. Like, this is not good. Like, this is very much a niche item, kind of for fun. I was using these for a while, and I probably just want a legendary pair of gloves that have much better resistances on them. And I could go look up what those might be. Man, I wish I could use this. I really do. I do find it weird, though, that I do that, and it goes down. Oh, the warding powder. Oh, okay, so the warding powder. So anyway, guys, that's it. Yeah. Probably go back to my usual build, but there it is. I think it's interesting. I think there's a lot you can do with Grim Dawn. You don't have to use a trade site. You don't have to worry about five manning, which is like when you get a farming group of people to clear content. You can just play the game and have fun and like get somewhere. You can do a build guide too. This is not a build guide character. But yeah, play the game you want. Look, if Path of Exile is your way, you want to know life it. Maybe you're a little younger, have more time. It's made for you. Like that's exactly who it's for. So have fun, like no problem. But I do wish that they let you like progress a little bit better. That's just my